Hello, snowboarders of the internet. I'm your host, Averin. This is your co-host, Kevin, and this is the Angry Snowboarder podcast for, well, it was going to be December, but it's actually January because, holidays and shit, and we work.
Yeah, we both work in a resort town during the holidays. It's extremely busy.
Understatement. 65,000 people here right now.
Uh-huh.
They all suck. I haven't met anyone cool.
No.
But I did buy a car.
You did. Finally, successfully.
Bought a car.
Everyone in Colorado beware. Averin has a car.
It's got Jersey plates. I can get away with murder. It's the best. No, I got the car. And so that was kind of the big thing. That's one of the reasons this was delayed was I had to fly to the East Coast and then drive 1,900 miles right after purchasing it back here to get back in time to work Christmas Eve. So that sucked. Let's see what else has been going on. Haven't had any health issues, which has been good.
Yeah, same.
So that
Healthy's good.
Gotten a little bit of snow here in Summit County.
A little bit, yeah. We've been kind of dry the last couple weeks, but
yeah, nothing major.
Okay. Yeah.
Southwest Colorado just got 3 feet. Kind of jealous about that, but let's see. Since the last podcast, a little bit more information has come out about the whole Reflection Brands versus Burton thing.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, the boards on the house that are Forum are actually legit Forum boards, Burton Forums. Yeah. They're not knockoffs, and they did that to maintain their trademark because fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
It sounds like this thing's pretty much buried, but one of the things someone reached out to me and said was potentially you could see some Forum limited release boards in 2020.
So, my first thought on this was, how successful is Kilroy right now?
I don't know. Is it?
Exactly. Is it?
I don't think it is.
So at that point, are they just going to, this is a soft launch for Forum. They're going to see how everybody receives it, and then do they just kill Kilroy and bring back Forum and move the entire Kilroy team onto Forum and revamp Youngblood?
That could make total sense.
Yeah, I mean, I think it makes a ton of sense. And so I guess I'd be curious to see what the actual literature or the language on that law was, because they've been making it on sunglasses this entire time. They don't sell them anywhere. They just have to produce them in order to keep their ability to make the sunglass side of that business. So did they actually have to sell any of this Forum stuff in order to keep the copyright on it? Or did they just have to produce it and then show that they made it? Because at that point, they don't actually have to sell it. So the only reason to sell it is to test the market on whether or not they can sell it.
There you go.
So I'm thinking maybe 2020, but I think it's a little too fast for that to happen. That we'll probably still see Kilroy for 2020, and then 2021, I'm thinking we may see Forum.
Makes sense.
That's my thoughts.
Be interesting. Well, then Burton could also do a metal heel cupped binding through the Forum line.
Right. Yeah, they could do an adjustable heel cup binding. They could bring Shaka back. It still fits into their whole theory of better board feel. That's where Reflex came from, was
Shaka.
Good Vibes, or whatever they were calling it. The model, I think it was the Shaka. But yeah, so they could bring that back. All of the same marketing terms are on this Forum stuff as it was before. Camera profiles are still called the same thing. They just added channel to them, basically. The graphics are even actually the 2014 graphics.
The ones that they were going to produce that you could get unlimited. I think
you get them in Europe.
Yeah. Australia, I thought. Maybe. Yeah, some store in Europe had
Boots and NATO, I know, had them because I almost bought one.
How much was the shipping on that?
I don't know. It was going to be like $450 for a Scallywag, and I didn't end up buying it, but I wanted it.
Yeah. Then the other thing to talk about would be the Shaman collection.
Yeah.
Basically, it is a price point brand. It's going to be sold through the house. I guess they're selling it through a different store up in Canada, but it's basically like just select retailers, I believe, and they're cutting out that whole middleman rep force thing, price point, which we actually saw one in the wild today.
Yeah.
It was weird. It looked really
very strange.
It looked very furry.
Yeah, it looked cheap.
It did.
Yeah.
It did. So there's that. I think those were kind of the big points that we needed to touch on.
I think they're trying to fill the hole of the Sports Authority selling Moro and Lamar and all that since TSA's gone. Trying to find that price point board, that's hard to do now. Where do you go? Maybe Dick's, but Dick's doesn't. They
No,
just
Dick's
basically
doesn't.
exited the snow market
Yeah,
entirely.
no, they
so
did that. So
at that point, where do you go? So they're offering that now.
Isn't Dick's like going into bankruptcy right now? I think, or
Probably.
something.
I think the general concept of the sporting goods store is kind of dying off.
Yeah. So there's that. Let's see what else is going on. Well, bunch more reviews. Did a whole bunch of those. A whole bunch of top fives and stuff like that.
So we got more of that coming.
Yeah.
I know we've had people asking for a top 5 free ride board from me, I think specifically. Yep. So I've got that coming. I've got my list made. We just got to get around to filming it and getting that put up. But that's coming. It's coming to you guys.
Marcus is moving away tomorrow.
Yep.
So anyone that had hopes that Ask a Black Snowboarder would return, I need a new black snowboarder.
Yeah.
So that maybe we can get an Asian one or something in there.
Ask an Asian snowboarder?
Ask an Oriental snowboarder?
That's better.
It's politically incorrect, and this is the year of political incorrectness with Angry.
Yeah.
I am embracing everything that I say that is completely wrong with society. So there's that. We filmed 4 more episodes of Can Kevin Carve It. I haven't edited those together. But those are
a very cold day.
Oh my god, it was frigid.
Yeah.
So but we do have some more planned. I got a Rosinal Mini courtesy of Jerome Kuntz and Alan Russell. Homies hooked that up.
Yep.
Out of Utah. So we've got a Rosinal Mini. We're going to have a War Pig extra small. And there's a few other boards that I'm digging around. I might even have a hard boot set up.
Yeah.
So we got that coming up as well. I'm in the process. I've timelined it. I haven't started editing it yet. The first episode of Snowboarder Snacks with my good friend Carlo Marasigan, where we ate a bunch of ramen. That will show up on Angry Snowboarder VIP. If you are not a member of Angry Snowboarder VIP, I strongly suggest you check it out. It's a great way to fund us, fund what we're doing. You will see a video dropping very soon about the revamp of it and what we intend to do and the direction that we're going in with Angry Snowboarder. Let's see. Bunch of dumb people left a bunch of stupid fucking comments because they're retarded. So pretty much I pick on those people. And I encourage any of you out there listening, watching, doing whatever to pick on them as well. It's always good to scroll through the comments on our YouTube channel. I'll usually pick on them, but if you want to pick on them, I encourage it. I really don't care about these people. They could kill themselves and I wouldn't give a fuck. So there's that. And what else? Kevin's still looking for a new truck.
Yeah. Well,
ish.
Still is kind of a strong word because I don't know. It all decided, like, I basically decided I was going to do it and then didn't put much effort into it because I didn't have the money at the time. And, like, I'm going to find something and then I'm going to be like, yeah, cool, I can buy it in 2 months. So that's not going to work. And then the holidays happened, and so basically the look is going to start basically next week. I'm going to actually put real effort into it. But you know of something, or you feel like sending me a free truck, then you know how to get a hold of us.
This is true.
Yeah.
info@angrysnowboarder.com. Feel free to email us if you have a truck you want to give Kevin. Preferably 4-door and 4-wheel drive.
Yep.
That's really only his requirements.
Yeah. Free changes things a little bit. I'm a little more open if it's free.
To a rear-wheel drive?
I don't quite want to go there.
Get you a nice Texas truck?
Yeah.
I know that last month we said we were going to have guests on the show. That just didn't work.
Yeah, began kind of holidays and
maybe
stuff,
the next episode.
Yeah.
I know that I've talked with my boys Travis and Colin out of Powder Tools up in Steamboat, which if you are ever in Steamboat, go to Powder Tools, #1 snowboard shop up there. Bernie, my good friend, is the manager. Travis, our old intern, is working there. Colin's there. But those boys, I feel so much better seeing those kids in a shop and seeing what they're trying to do and where they're going inside the snowboard industry with the face of snowboarding. So shout out to those boys. I'm going to try to get them on after SIA so we can all talk new gear and stuff.
Yep.
Which, who knows if I'm going to SIA? They tried to bill me $550. I was like, I've never paid to go to SIA. You can go fuck yourself.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
$550. You know how much more stuff I can do with $550 than go to SIA and make 2 videos?
Right.
I can email everyone and get a catalog, I guess.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so there's that. But the goal is that hopefully at the end of this month we'll do another podcast and kind of talk about next year's gear, what we've seen, which I've seen the new Endeavor catalog. I briefly looked over it. A lot of black graphics. Very black. It's okay.
Consistency is key.
Yes. Black. Black on black on black. Then let's see. If you follow Rome Snowboards or any of their sub reps like Static Decade or whatever Rome Mid Atlantic became or Rome Australia, they had their big meeting in Austria, I believe it was.
Yeah.
And they had a lot of their graphics up on their story and stuff. So if you didn't get a chance to do that, I'd say go back, look at that, see what you can find. But we're going to start seeing the next year's products start rolling out, seeing the graphics and stuff. I know
Pretty much any day. We got some lib stuff probably coming to us pretty soon here.
Yeah, like around the 15th, we'll have some Mervin stuff. So Bent Metal, LibTech, GNU. We're putting together our wish list of what we're going to ride. Got to email Matt Olson, the rep, good dude, and get that stuff. I know that I've talked with Rob Dow over at Wired Snowboards, which if you haven't checked them out, you should. He's doing a lot of cool custom graphics for people, and I know that he knows how to build a snowboard, but they're supposed to be sending us some boards. I know Jib Hunt from Kemper is going to get us, I believe, 2 snowboards to review. So they're being made at the GP87 factory, which is a factory Kevin and I both love. So we know that those will be solid. So got that coming up. I think that's kind of everything that we've done in the last month. I mean, the only big thing that I can talk about is be prepared for this video talking about what we're doing with Angry Snowboarder VIP, what we're trying to accomplish. This is going to be a big video kind of breaking down what we're doing. And if you haven't signed up to Angry Snowboarder VIP, I strongly urge you to sign up. The best tier for the best bang for the buck is the $7 a month sticker club. You get stickers in your mailbox about every 10th to the 15th of the month. That's global. You know, I make specific stickers just for that group that are not offered off the Angry Snowboarder store. So there's that. I know a few people have asked about when we're going to put more stuff on the Angry Snowboarder store, like when's the next big merchandise drop. We're working on a line of shirts right now with my roommate Jordan Burns. Saw the proofs of 2 of those today. That was pretty good.
Yeah, they're looking good.
Yep. So got to talk with my guy JP about getting those printed because they'll be front and back. These will be a limited run, but it looks like March will probably be the next limited run, probably sometime around the 15th, because I know the start of March I'm going to try to make it to Brighton for 32 Day. I've been saying that for a few years, so I'm going to try to make that. Let's see. Now that I have the car, I've been traveling a little bit, so you might see me at random different icon resorts. And I think that's kind of everything I got going on. You got anything big coming up, Kevin?
Nothing really major, no. Just trying to survive the holidays at work. Pretty much covers it.
All right.
For the moment, yeah.
So we're going to dive into this podcast
Get into the topics.
Yes.